Sell, promote, and then build. You probably heard the saying, you should build first, and then once you have something great, people will come to you automatically as the result. But I learned that this is not always the case, and I learned this the hard way. After me spending years, months, building out the perfect website, getting the perfect service, getting the perfect product, it dawned on me that who really want this? Who want to buy what I have? And the truth, when I finish what I think was perfect, I neglected that I have to sell the thing first to know if people actually want it before I build it. So all that time that I spent went down the drain. And trust me, if you are doing it this way, yeah, if you're building it first, I guaranteed you, you have basically no chance of making money in this market. But if you follow my plan, my step of just selling first, promote, and once you get the initial reaction from people that they want to buy, then you build a good product. That is how I approach to building any business right now. And in today's video, I'm gonna walk you through all of the step trap that I fell into before me actually making a successful business and generating me money. So you can avoid it and launch your business to the moon. Alright? Stay to the end of this video because I'm going to review everything about what I did and everything about what make my business successful right now. And I'm scaling it to almost 10K a month on a recurring basis. And on the commission side, I could make almost hundred thousands of dollars every month. So when I first started, I thought the key to being successful was building the most beautiful website or finding the best product to kind of have on that store. I focus all my time. I think I focused 2 to 3, 4 months just building out a good website. I built out multiple websites doing try and error, do test run, A and B testing, everything on that to make sure my website looked good. And it cost me a lot of money. I started with a fund of $2,000, just putting in everything I have into this business. And it basically went down to zero after all the subscription that I paid for, all the domain, all the ad that I ran on my website to make sure that people are coming in. But guess what? Nobody cares how good your website look. And I realized that because after I thought I made the perfect website, I ran the ad campaign on it. I got a bunch of impression, uh, 0 click, and with the people clicking into the website, there's not even anyone to actually convert. So I was trying to basically build a gym without knowing the domain of how much people really want to work out. And basically all that time was wasted. And not only I did this uh, first time when I tried to start a dropshipping brand, I also spent a lot of time building the perfect website for a construction business. And even at the start of this business, I spent a lot of my time building out a email marketing website. But every single time I missed the most important thing. I didn't understand the market. I didn't understand how it worked, what they need, and imagine this: you spend month of your times building something that you thought were so great, and just so that it flop on you, and it sucks because you always thought that, hey, maybe this is the one, this is the breakthrough, this is the golden egg, and you make money off of this. But I just failed to learn what the market need, and every single time that I set my product out there, it flopped. So, how exactly do I fix this? Instead of thinking about the detail, like the tiny taskbar, the video that goes on the website, I shifted to focusing on selling and promoting first. That's when everything changed. I spend most of my money on this new product, um, marketing it. So I do a bunch of outreach. I did a bunch of cold calling, all of those outreach, posting on Facebook and stuff like that. And guess what? I got a couple of sales call, and even though when you started it wasn't great, I had a period of 2 months without any client, and during that time I was just doing outreach, just keep doing outreach, just keep blasting outreach, just hoping that I could get a sales call. That's when one of my offer hit, and people hop on the call with you. You get immediate feedback. They say, hey, I need this, hey, I don't need this, and stuff like that. And luckily, after a couple of sales calls that I went through, uh, people close and tell me what they need. They were like, hey, look, your V8 hiring system is cool and all, but what I really need is a uh, lead generating system where I could get high quality lead. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care who do it. I just need high quality lead. And that made me to kind of improve my business and just add step onto it. And look, just think about the biggest company out there. Like think Tesla, for example. Right now, how do you think they launched a Cybertruck? First, they didn't manufacture it. They just build a small blueprint of it, have some sort of product out there. I think by the time they put it out for people to see, they have one or two model. That's it. Just a small product that they have to present to the audience. Maybe they present to the investor first. They probably did present that idea to investor first. Just the blueprint of it, not even maybe just a drawing. And then they started making the first model. So once they get initial feedback from the investor, so they have the initial money, and then they didn't go full out advertising it. What they did was they use that model that they make, just a small model, and put it out to more customer. And once you have that initial feedback, like, okay, people need this, people want this, they improve, and now the Tesla truck, or the Tesla truck is on the market right now, and people could buy it. People are buying it. So, step three on how to really avoid this trap. Um, First, what I want you to do is come up with a list of problems that people would need to solve. So there are psychology on this, like Maslow hierarchy of needs and stuff like that, and people always want to solve their needs. So food, anything that food, wealth, health, anything like that, relationship and stuff like that. People always invest in those things. So if you can make people think of the connection between their need and your product, that is when you actually have a problem to solve. So what I typically do when I start in this market is I go and I actually did a couple interviews. So I posted a video on my channel of me doing an interview with business brokers and stuff like that, and I learn to see what the problem is. I talk to them and I say, hey, I have problem on my firm that I work with, because since I'm just a new broker, what they do is they just generate a bunch of lead for the top guys, and when it is my turn to take the leads, most of the good leads gone, and I'm just basically there feeding off nothing. So that's people problem. And what does that relate to? Their wealth. They don't have money. If they don't have money, they can't feed themselves, and if they can't feed themselves, they're gonna die. So, like I said, people want to satisfy their need. So, start by talking to the audience, tease the product to them, and maybe see, hey, this could work for you. Test on them, see if they think this is valuable, sell it, and then you sell it more, so you have more audience to actually pay for you, and then you improve the product to make those people kind of happy and getting more client in general. And if nobody cares about your business, you need to pivot. Like, if in any of those steps right there that I just mentioned, people say, no, I don't need this, or they don't even give you feedback on what you're doing, that means your product is completely useless. Pivot, change, and find new product that makes sense. And then once you have find that idea, start promoting it before you even finish a product. That's what I did. I basically just didn't even create the system for my client just yet. Just had an idea, pitched it to my client. They agreed, they signed, they paid me, and then I started building my system. Boom. From there, it just worked for them. I use a bunch of tools to build this, but once you have that initial reaction and people are invested, use social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, SMS, Gmail, any platform that you could think of, and then promote you, and using the client that you work with as a testimonial, so you have something solid to back you up. Then from there, people will naturally come to you as they have seen that you have provide other people values, and you have a proven record of working with other people, and you are generating them result. Then you start building. So only build when there's a problem. So if something is working, don't fix it, build with a purpose. I've just realized this recently, because my system wasn't too great. People weren't they were getting lead, but they weren't getting much listing, and that's what a lot of my client want. So which is why I've started this period just building out my system to just kind of bridge the gap of from me talking to the prospect and then passing it on to my client, so people would kind of understand more, help them with the close. And I have other automation system that I'm building on hand, so they could, one, have no shows. They could have people send them their financial immediately. They could have people send contract immediately, and even follow up with them. So I'm building up a bunch of things for my client right now, because that's what they need after they work with me. Build with a purpose, and then you will have more audience as your product will get better, because word of mouth is the best type of sales. So, just to conclude everything, remember, sell, promote, and then build. Skip all the years that you will waste building stuff first before you even know the market. And if you are ready to start your journey right away, just let me know in a comment, hit the subscribe button, and hit the like button. That will help my channel, and you find this video valuable, just let me know. But other than that, if you want me and my team to help you jumpstart your business and build a system where you can get a client, 5 to 10 client every month, and especially if you're a business broker watching this, I have a system especially for business broker that I could help you get your client and help you get a lot more listing, 5 to 10 qualified listing every month. That's how I guaranteed. But than that, later.